This is Miss Iris Astor, sole heir to the Astor Dominion. If you walk through that gate, you'll have nothing to do with the Astor name.
You were wrong about Dorian, okay? He loves me, and I choose him.
I'm about to have the baby.
Any stress or strain could put both you and your baby at risk.
All pregnancies come with some level of risk.
Either we can transfer her to a cheaper hospital, or she can pay for everything herself.
If something goes wrong, the baby could die.
You monstrous disgrace of a woman.
You are nothing but a little brat.
Please save my baby.
Yes, baby. Daddy's here now. You a goddamn coward!
This was supposed to be your wedding gift.
It's all fake.
You almost killed my baby and you were trying to take her from me. I swear.
I will make you both pay.
Where's Dorian? My baby's coming any second now. Kind of husband disappears in a moment like this.
He'll be here soon. He's going to get his mom. Seriously, thank you, Anita, for being here.
I'm your best friend. I wouldn't miss this for the world. I'm gonna go grab the doctor.
Chairman Astor, this gift just came in for you. The CEO of Cartelier. It's a custom cheetah brooch. It's the purest ruby on the planet.
Not bad.
Dad.
I'm about to have the baby.
What? Iris!
What?
Are you really walking out on your family?
Dad! You were wrong about Dorian, okay? He doesn't care about money! He loves me! And I choose him!
If you walk through that gate, you are no longer my daughter, and you'll have nothing to do with the Astor name ever again.
Even if you never call me your daughter again, I'm still your child. And I love you, Dad. I always will. But I choose him because our love is real, Dad. And I'm gonna prove it to you.
Congratulations, sir. You're going to be a grandfather.
Dorian still rubs me the wrong way. He barely looks like he could take care of a goldfish, let alone a family. Still, Iris chose him. And now they're about to have a baby. Maybe it's time I gave the guy a chance. Get the finest gifts money can buy. I want my grandchild to enter the world like royalty. Guess I'll finally see if Dorian's truly worthy of Iris. If not, oh, he'll have me to answer to.
Mr. Holland! Mr. Holland, what's wrong? What happened? You sounded like you were having a heart attack.
Hurry, I need to get the Baltimore Tiara from the vault. I need it delivered to Miss Astor ASAP.
You're giving that away?
I just get word that Miss Astor, the richest heiress on earth, is having a baby today. We must congratulate with the most spectacular gift. If we pull this off, we could have a partnership with the Astor Dominion. We're talking billions, Jessica! Billions! No, go! Run, now!
A private hospital? Doesn't it cost like $2,000 a night just to stay here? She's burning through your money like it grows on trees.
Mom, please don't get worked up. The doctor said Iris has placenta previa. It's serious. There's a real risk of bleeding.
Oh, Dorian. Your wife's just being dramatic. And who does she think she is? Some royal heiress or something? This is why we're bleeding money. If you let her stay in a fancy hospital like this today, tomorrow she's gonna want to live in nanny. And then what? A private chef? A butler?
What do I do, Mom?
You haven't paid the hospital bill yet, right?
No, not yet.
Good. When we get inside, stay quiet and follow my lead.
Okay, Mom.
Just remember, no other woman will ever love you as much as Mommy does. Oh, my precious baby.
Iris, placenta previa is serious. You need to rest and take it easy.
We've got you covered around the clock. We'll do everything we can to keep you and your little ones safe.
Thank you. Mommy and Daddy are so excited to meet you. You are going to be the happiest baby on the entire planet, I promise. Tessa, Dorian, you're here.
Look at this room. This isn't a hospital. She's treating labor like it's a spa retreat. Do you know that my friend's daughter-in-laws gave birth at local clinics and it only cost $3,000 total? But your wife is spending $2,000 a night.
I don't know, Mom. I think she's just trying to do what's best for the baby.
Ugh. Oh, Dorian. Don't be stupid. This has nothing to do with the baby. She's flaunting. She just wants to tell her friends that she gave birth in some luxury suite. I warned you. She is not as sweet as she seems. If you keep letting her burn through your money like this, one day you're gonna wake up with nothing left.
Then what do I do?
Don't worry, my sweet boy. I'm gonna handle everything, okay? Okay. Let's go.
Tessa, Dorian, what were you guys chatting about out there? Oh, actually, the doctor said the bill was due. Do you think you could take care of that?
Iris, do you have any idea what all this costs? A room like this runs 50, 60 grand. Dorian busts his ass every day to support this family. Stop blowing through his savings and leave this hospital immediately.
What? Leave the hospital?
A good wife doesn't rack up mountains of debt before the baby's even born. Could you just think about Dorian for once?
Tessa, I love him. I'm not wasting anyone's money. I chose this hospital because I had placenta previa. I could bleed out. And that's the only hospital that is equipped for that kind of emergency. I'm not here for comfort. I'm here to protect the baby, make sure that they're safe. Dorian, I know how hard you work. Just let me stay one night and just to make sure the baby is stable, and then we can transfer, I promise.
Son, don't fall for that. We don't even know if the baby's coming tonight. If she drags this out, it's going to be thousands more down the drain.
Tessa, this is between my husband and I. Please just give us a moment.
I'm his mother. Dorian's opinion is my opinion. Now, come on. We are leaving this hospital. Ow! Dorian. Dorian.
Iris, let's just go to a local clinic. Raising a kid is expensive. We need to save where we can.
That's right. We're not the bad guys here. Tons of women give birth at local hospitals. But you are a greedy little leech, and I'm not letting you bleed my son dry. What do you think he is? Your personal ATM?
I'm not trying to waste anyone's money. I have a low-lying placenta. And if something goes wrong, the baby could die.
Don't go soft on her. Let her play you. Every pregnant woman has complications. Just because it's risky doesn't mean it's gonna happen. If you cave now, she will bleed you dry for the rest of your life.
You're right, Mom. Thanks for always having my back.
Mm-hmm. I'm here for you. Unlike certain people, I will never let someone make a fool of you. Iris, if you want to stay in this hospital, fine, but you're gonna pay for it yourself. I'm not letting a greedy little wife like you waste one more cent of my son's money.
Something's wrong with me. You can call the doctor, please.
No. Do not take one more step until she agrees to pay for it herself.
I'll see Iris first. You wait here.
Do not take one more step until she agrees to pay for it herself.
Dorian, what happened to you? Okay. I'll pay for it. Hi. Could you settle the bill with us, please? Thank you.
See? She had the cash all along. Women like her always pretend that they're broke until it's time to spend your money. She doesn't feel the pressure now. She's never gonna know what it takes to keep a family afloat.
You're right, Mom. You always are. You really are the only person that's truly looking out for me.
That's right. My precious baby boy.
Ooh. I'm sorry, ma'am. Your card was declined. You're short about $20,000. If you can't pay, we have to discharge you.
This is everything I have left.
Is she really broke?
Doesn't make any sense. With her 3 jobs, she should have saved at least 20 grand.
Yeah, well, that's because I cover all the household bills. And ever since I got pregnant, everything has been going to prenatal stuff, vitamins, supplements, to hospital visits. I mean, it all adds up, Dorian.
What on earth has she been through these past 3 years?
Dorian, can you please just consider it a loan. I swear I'll pay you back.
Absolutely not. Don't fall for this. Every wife stashes emergency cash. Did you see how she pulled that card out like it was nothing? Do you think it's her only one? She's still hiding money. I know she is.
Dorian, please. Please just help me pay the 20 grand. I swear I will pay you back.
Don't fall for her act. I know what you're playing at. You're trying to squeeze money out of Dory. And then you're just gonna run away without paying a cent.
How could you say that? Oh, okay. Okay, Dorian. Dorian, I think something's wrong with the baby. The baby's in trouble.
You're not fooling anyone. If you're really so broke, why are you insisting on staying at such a luxury hospital? You've already drained him dry. What more do you want from him?
Dorian, please, I am begging you. Please just say something.
Don't fall for her drama. You have 2 choices. Either we can transfer her to a cheaper hospital, or she can pay for everything herself. And if she doesn't want to do either, then we don't want the baby anyways.
Okay. I'll listen to you, Mom. Okay. I'll listen to you, Mom.
Dorian, I gave up my family to be with you. And when you started your business, I supported you. I gave you everything that I have. I mean, I paid for the mortgage and the car payments. I have nothing left.
Please save us the sob story. You ruined your own ties with your family. Don't blame Dorian for that. If you want to stay here, then fine. Pay for it yourself. But the Bates family is not paying a single cent.
Please, can I just see a doctor of mercy?
Oh my God, Iris, stop acting like the victim. Now it all makes sense. You stayed here to show off. When did you become so shallow?
You think I'm shallow?
Well, aren't you? If you were really worried about the baby, why wouldn't you take out a loan? This is 2025. There's apps for that.
You want me to take out a highly predatory, high-interest loan to give birth. Who's gonna be your grandchild? I mean, how could you be so heartless?
Are you really guilt-tripping me right now? You're the one refusing to pay for your own baby. God, in my day, we didn't need luxury hospitals to give birth. We gave birth at home for free. I don't know what my son saw in a gold digger like you.
This is ridiculous. I didn't marry Dorian for the money.
Stop lying! If you weren't after our money, why haven't you taken out the loan yet? Quit stalling.
That hurts.
Bastards! How dare you treat my precious daughter like this?
A loan? Are you seriously making Iris take out a loan? Oh my God, Iris. Are you okay? I got you. Okay. What is wrong with you? She's your wife. She's about to give birth.
This is a family matter. Stay out of it.
Stay out of it? You expect me to watch you and your mom abuse my best friend? Oh. Okay. Nurse, please check her. She's in so much pain. Is the baby coming?
She's in early labor. Internal bleeding started. We have to admit her now. Sir, you have to pay the hospital bill immediately.
You haven't paid the bill yet? That's why you want her to take out a loan? She's about to give birth to your child and you want her to pay by herself? What kind of man does that?
Thank God. At least my baby girl has a good friend by her side.
Shut your mouth. This has nothing to do with you.
Get your shit together. Doctor said she's high risk. This isn't about luxury. It's about survival. She's here to keep herself and the baby alive.
What the hell do you know? It's not like you've ever given birth before.
Exactly. You're just a loudmouth that thinks that screaming makes you right. You're just like your friend, a gold digger. If you care so much, why don't you pay the damn 20 grand yourself? We're not paying a cent. She can give birth on the floor if she wants. What's the worst that can happen?
You two are unbelievable.
Touch my mom and there's more where that came from. Even if you are Iris's friend. Touch my mom and there's more where that came from.
Anita, don't fight them, okay? Dorian, just don't hurt her. I will take out the loan.
Aw, couldn't win with your words. You had to use your fists, huh? How classy.
I'm so sorry, Mom. Are you all right?
I'll be okay. For your sake. You've never been a good daughter-in-law. Your parents didn't even send a dime for the wedding. Do you know that when Mrs. Smith's son got married, her in-laws sent 50 grand cash, and they gave her a brand new Tesla? Not only did you show up with nothing, now you're trying to empty his bank account too. I'm sorry, baby. You deserve so much better than that.
Nurse, you could use a little bit with this quickly, please.
See? Was it that hard? That's what it means to be part of the Bates family. But you're not off the hook yet.
What else could you possibly want from me?
Well, you're still married to Dorian, so he could be responsible for your debt. But you took out the loan on your own, right? You should be the one to pay it back. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to sign a simple statement that says that Dorian is not responsible for any of it.
What the hell did you just say?
I said, I want you to sign this disclaimer that exempts Dorian from any liability for your debt.
No way. I am not just having this baby alone. I mean, this is Dorian's child too. And more importantly, this child isn't yours. The financial decisions are solely between my husband and I.
How dare you raise your voice to me? Do you think you're hot shit just 'cause Dorian knocked you up? You are nothing but a disrespectful little brat speaking to your mother-in-law that way.
Iris, seriously, you should treat my mother with more respect.
Are you hearing this? I was just standing here sticking up for you, and then she gives me this attitude. When she pushes the baby out, you're gonna need to put your foot down with her. Iris, you've already taken out the loan, so why are you dragging your feet signing the disclaimer? Sign the damn disclaimer!
You two are unbelievable. This baby has your family's DNA. Refusing financial liability is one thing, but putting her health at risk right before birth? It's diabolical.
Like my mom said, all pregnancies come with some level of risk, but you don't see every pregnant woman spending a fortune, do you? If Iris wants to stay in this plush-ass hospital, then she can cough up the cash for it.
Bastard!
Oh! Don't fight them. It's not worth it, okay? Dorian, I will sign the disclaimer, but you have to promise me that you will not tell my dad. I don't want him to worry about me. It took a long time to get him to accept you. And with his baby is born, I just wanted to have a complete family.
What does Iris's dad do?
Not sure. I only met him once. Just seemed like your average Joe.
So he's just a nobody? Except Dorian. Who the hell does your father think he is? Some billionaire CEO. He's just a broke-ass bum who didn't even go to his daughter's wedding. He doesn't give a damn about you. Never even loved you anyways.
You're already here.
Yes, baby. Daddy's here now. If I got here any later, God knows what these two would have done to you.
So you're Iris's father. You got here just in time. As her father, I demand that you sign this disclaimer on her behalf.
So you leave my dad out of this?
Oh my God, Dorian! Your wife just won't stop yelling at me.
Iris, if you can't start showing my mom some basic respect, I'm gonna have to stop playing nice.
Iris, is this the man you gave up everything for?
Dorian is a wonderful man. But his mom is gaslighting. I mean, he can't see how severe the situation is with the baby.
Iris, all she's trying to do is help.
If she wanted to help, then she wouldn't be here causing a scene!
Well, Mr. Astor, if you're so concerned, why don't you sign the form and take on your daughter's 20 grand of debt?
Mr. Astor, don't listen to her. First, she forced Iris to take out a loan with a crazy high interest rate, and now she wants you to pay it back. She's way out of line.
Well, Dorian sure as hell isn't gonna pay it. Iris's debt has shit to do with him. I'm just trying for everyone to stop ganging up on my boy.
Anita, keep digging your nose into our family's business and I'll have security drag your ass out.
Iris, is this the true love you threw your whole life away for?
And we are gonna be living happily ever after, even if we have absolutely nothing. Because our love is real, Dad. And I'm gonna prove it to you.
Have you got a screw loose? You can't have true love without money. This is real life, not some fairy tale. Now quit stalling and sign the damn disclaimer.
Your mom is making my dad sign this disclaimer. You were just gonna stand there?
Iris, all I've ever asked is that you be sympathetic to my financial constraints and not be wasteful with money. How is that still so hard for you to understand?
I can't believe I'm about to sign off on a measly $20,000.
Word gets out, I'll be the laughingstock of every boardroom in town. Iris, if this is really the happily ever after you want, I'll do it for you and the baby.
No. Consider this contract null and void.
I gave you an out. This is how you react? You are leaving this hospital right now. I don't care where that baby is born, but it sure as hell is not gonna be here.
Just shut up! This baby is between Dory and I, so stop getting in between us! You are a monstrous disgrace of a woman.
What did you just call me?
A disgrace. Dorian, I stood up for you through everything. When you wanted to chase your dreams and start your business, I gave you all of my savings, and now I swallow my pride and I take out this predatory loan while because you don't even want to pay for the birth of your own child. Now you're asking my dad to sign this bullshit disclaimer. Dorian, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Iris, I was not trying to—
Dorian, don't fall for her act. She is just a spoiled, materialistic snob who insists on giving birth in the most expensive hospital.
You're right, Mom. Iris, stop acting like the victim. You chose this place to show off, trying to make yourself look rich and important. Look, if you don't want to sign the disclaimer, fine, but don't expect any help from me when the baby comes.
So, you would turn your back on your baby because of money. Okay, fine. And I will raise this baby on my own. Dorian, I want a divorce.
Iris, stop. What do you mean you want a divorce? Do you not love me anymore?
I feel like I should be asking you if you ever really loved me. Dorian, what were you doing in there when your control freak of a mother was harassing me and forcing my dad to sign the disclaimer?
I told you not to talk about my mom like that. All she's trying to do is help.
Well, if that is what you think, then you should just live with your mom for the rest of your life.
Iris, have you ever actually looked in the mirror? You're trash. And trash doesn't get to talk to my son like that.
Touch me with your filthy hands. Dorian! First, she was just spouting threats at me. And now, she's actually flat out assaulting me. You're a complete psycho.
Iris, did you just push my mom? I mean, you're acting like a fucking lunatic.
You're just gonna pin this on me because I'm psycho? Iris, I gave you sound financial advice out of the kindness of my own heart. And instead of being grateful, you attack me. Is that not exactly what a psycho would do?
No, it's not. But this is.
You bitch! How dare you fucking hit me? I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Touch my daughter again and you're dead!
Dorian, they're ganging up on me. They're trying to beat up your poor old mother.
Iris, I was blind to marry someone like you.
No, Dorian, I was the blind one. I was the one who abandoned my family for a scumbag like you. You know, I really thought that you were different. I thought that you were a good man. A man who didn't care about money, a man who truly loved me. But it turns out you are the type of man who abandons their own child over $20,000 and lets their mother manipulate my father into signing a stupid agreement!
Iris, you took out the loan yourself. Give me one good reason why my son should be responsible for your debt.
Honestly, I've never seen anyone so shameless. You know, my Dorian was a real catch back then. And out of all the girls he could have chosen, he ended up with a useless wife like you. A broke-ass bitch who couldn't even afford to pay for the wedding. You know, since you've married my son, you've done nothing for our family. I mean, you could barely afford the mortgage and car payments. You only forked out a few $1,000s when Dorian was trying to start his own business. And now you are trying to bleed him dry.
His wife covers the mortgage and the car payments, and she gave him money to start a business. It sounds like enough to me. I mean, what more do they want from her?
They're clearly the ones bleeding her dry. My wife like that? I'd be living the dream.
Right? That guy's mom looks super controlling. She's probably trying to drive a wedge between her son and his wife.
What the hell do you idiots know? I'm just trying to protect my son's interests.
You don't know shit. Unlike some moms, mine actually cares about me. So shut up and stay out of our business.
And you. You didn't even send a dime when Dorian and Iris got married. And now you show up empty-handed again today.
Who says I came empty-handed? Who says I came empty-handed?
Oh, please. Look at these fake designer clothes.
So, my clothes are fake now.
No shit, they are. Cartelier is a Parisian jewelry brand, and you are wearing a blatant counterfeit of their cheetah brooch, their most iconic item. If everything that you were wearing were legit, your outfit would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you really had the means to afford top-of-the-line stuff, why would Iris leave her family and work 3 jobs just to support herself?
My baby girl, you've been through so much these last few years.
Shut up! Ugh, don't yell at me, you shrew! Dorian and I get to decide where and when that baby gets born.
Looks like the only way to get you two to shut up is to bring out my gifts.
Eric, bring the gifts in. Now.
You are still keeping up that act?
We're here, boss.
Did you hire a group of actors? Did you really think that we were gonna fall for this?
Iris, this entire thing started just because I wanted you to save a little money. Are you seriously blowing it this far out of proportion?
No, sweetie. Leave it. I'm actually dying to see what luxury gifts this 20 grand in debt broke old bum brought with him.
Good God! I've never seen that much hard cash. And with this many cases, it's gotta be, what, 7 or 8 million?
No way. That's at least 10 mil.
This was supposed to be your wedding gift.
You mean this $10 million? It was going to be mine?
Open the rest. These are the gifts I prepared for Iris's baby. That's the pink star, the world's most expensive diamond, along with Bulgaria's classic emerald jewel set. Only the best for my grandchild.
Holy shit, the pink star diamond! The jewels in that case are worth almost 100 million.
Those are the deeds to 7 mansions, all worth around $70 million, because 7 is Iris's lucky number. This is my grandchild's trust fund, worth over 200 million in assets. I've also arranged for the child to have $1 million per month until they turn 18.
$200 million trust fund for a child that's not even born yet? That's crazy.
If you two hadn't decided to abuse Iris today, all of this could have been yours.
That's an insane amount of wealth. Man, that guy was so close to being the luckiest son-in-law in the world.
And him and his mom were just calling her broke.
They burned bridges with their super rich in-laws over a little 20 grand. I guess that's what the dude gets for being such a mama's boy.
If his evil mom had just treated her daughter-in-law with the minimum bare decency, she would have all of that money in her pocket right now.
This should have been mine. It was all supposed to be mine.
You didn't speak a single word in Iris's defense today. If you just stood up for your wife, this could have all belonged to you. You're supposed to be my daughter's husband, my grandchild's father, but you just stood there while your crazy mother tormented Iris and put the baby at risk. You are a goddamn coward!
Mom, look what you've done. This is all your fault.
Dorian, don't be rash. Think about it. If Iris really was filthy rich, why would she need to take out a loan? Why would she need to work 3 jobs just to pay for the wedding? No, we're getting played. Iris and her father are putting on an act. Oh, stay back! Don't take one more step. What? You're gonna beat up an old lady in front of all these witnesses?
You stole from me, okay? The thief doesn't get to play the victim.
You actually had me there, old man. For a second, I actually thought that you were rich. But look what we have here. A fake Cartelier brooch.
It's a fake?
As fake as they come. My best friend is Cartelier California's regional manager. You see, Cartelier cheetah brooches have red ruby eyes and black diamond bodies. But yours has white diamonds. It's nothing but a shoddy knockoff. And if this is fake, then all those other luxury gifts are fake as well.
Wait, Mom, so you're saying the cash, jewelry, even the trust fund, they're all fake?
Don't be silly, Dorian. If he really had money, why would he be wearing a fake brooch? That's enough. My best friend, Sadie, is Cartelier California's regional manager. I'll just give her a call. Tell her to come down here to prove that this is a fake. Sadie, it's me. I have someone here with a blatant fake Cartelier brooch. I need you to come down here to prove that it's a counterfeit.
Well, the craftsmanship on this brooch is impeccable, I must say. However, we don't make cheetah brooches with a white diamond. Tessa, this is counterfeit. Tell me where you got it so that I can trace it back to its source.
Where do you think? From Iris's wannabe rich daddy over there. And get this, he also showed up with several $1 million in cash, property deeds, jewelry. I mean, can you believe this guy?
Well, I'll be damned. I can't believe the nerve of them to try and pull a fast one on you like this. I can confidently say that all of this stuff you see here, everything, it's all fake.
Fake, you say? Then let's double check. Well, must be fake to break that easily.
Spit it out. Where did you get the counterfeit brooch?
Well, ma'am, your brand custom designed it for me. It's worth over $2 million. Now that you've destroyed my brooch, how do you plan on compensating me for it?
Wow, Grandpa's gone off his rocker. You're just some broke old geezer wearing fake jewelry. What are you talking about? Compensation. Let's face facts. I caught you wearing a knockoff of our brand and parading around here with all this fake currency. I'm going to call headquarters to report you, and then I'm calling the police. Our CEO, Mr. Holland, is the richest man in the city. You cross him, and you're dead.
Who's Mr. Holland again?
Sir, Mr. Holland is the one who gifted you the brooch.
Give me a break! Mr. Holland is our CEO. He would never in a million years give you such a precious gift, you broke old geezer. Who do you think you are? The richest fucking man on earth? You think you can fake it until you make it? I am going to call headquarters to report you, and then I'm going to call the police. You can rot in jail for selling counterfeit goods. Tessa, dear, please keep an eye on them for me, will you? We cannot let this family of swindlers escape. They deserve to spend the rest of their lives behind bars.
The $10 million cash, the $200 million trust fund, all fakes. The jig is up. You're nothing but a couple of low-class crooks. You know what? It's one thing to buy counterfeit goods, but forging currency is a federal offense. I just can't wait for you to waste away in prison with your loser daddy. I just can't wait for you to waste away in prison with your loser daddy.
Yeah, you're totally right. Just because you say it's fake definitely means it's fake.
Dorian, see, this is the woman that you married. Nothing but a cheap scammer who teams up with her father to trick us with shoddy fakes. And now that the cat's out of the bag, they're not even denying it.
So this is the real you, Iris? A woman who enlists her father to try and scam her own husband? You never loved me at all, did you? I bet you orchestrated this whole charade just to get your hands on my money. You disgust me, Iris.
No, Dorian, you disgust me. God, how did I even end up with a complete fucking idiot?
How dare you talk about my son that way? I can't wait until the cops show up and throw your sorry ass in jail.
Okay, well, don't get ahead of yourself. When the cops get here, they're gonna ask you to compensate for the brooch that you destroyed. And when they do, don't come begging us for mercy.
Iris, I believed you back then. I thought you left your family because you loved me. Turns out, you're actually just a shameless fraud this whole time.
Dorian, can you please, just use your frickin' brain for once? You do not have anything that is worth stealing in the first place. I was the one that covered all of our household bills and expenses. I was the one that covered our mortgage and our car, everything. Actually, you know what? I'm done. I am tired and I am exhausted and I really do not want to deal with you right now. And so actually, you know what? Starting today, Dorian, you mean nothing to me and to my child. Let's go, Dad.
Hey! Stop right there! You can get divorced, but this baby belongs to our family, and it's not going anywhere. You out of your mind, let me go. Ah!
Iris!
Iris! Oh my God! Dr. Checker, please.
If anything happens to my daughter, you'd better believe I'll send you both to hell!
You think threats from a down-and-out scammer like you scares us? Plus, your daughter's the one who lost her footing. I swear, if that baby doesn't make it out of there alive, I will make sure that your daughter doesn't either.
Iris, stay with me.
Iris, the baby is almost here. I need one big push. Let's go.
Why is she so quiet? Why can't I hear her crying?
The baby's heartbeat is stopped. We need to focus on stabilizing the mother.
No, my baby. Please don't leave me. Please, God, please save my baby. Mommy's here. Come back, my baby.
You just got my daughter sent to the ICU. I have a mind to kill you right now.
What? Stay back. What are you gonna do? Hit me in front of my son?
Stay away from my mom. The reason the baby is fighting for its life in the ICU is because Iris was acting all crazy.
The baby's heart has started again. It's a miracle. She's alive. Quick, go save the baby. She's okay. She's alive.
You heartless monster! Your wife and child are on the brink of death in the ICU, and instead of worrying about them, you're defending your piece of shit mom? What if the baby really dies because of this? Will you not have even the slightest remorse?
I'll be happy if the baby dies.
Did you just say?
That baby would end up just like its mom. Another greedy, lying con artist. Better to just not have it in the first place.
I hate to break it to you, but while you were praying for my daughter's downfall, our baby's death, God sent her back to me. She survived. And after today, you will never see her again.
Iris, thank God. How are you feeling?
I'm all right. She almost didn't make it, but she's a fighter. She held on.
That baby belongs to the Bates family. If my son hadn't been working his ass off to support your pathetic broke ass, you wouldn't have even been able to afford a basic hospital. Go ahead. Divorce my son. But that baby is not going anywhere with you. Like it or not, that thing is coming home with us. What are you doing? Oh!
You almost killed my baby and you were trying to take her from me over my dead body.
Iris, calm down.
Get off of her, Iris! You're acting like a fucking lunatic! My mom's right. You're not fit to raise my child. With a violent abuser for a mother, the only place this kid's gonna end up is juvie. Iris, you can go wherever you want, but you're leaving the baby with us. I'll consider it compensation for surviving 3 years of marriage to a broke, scamming psycho like you.
My baby is a human being. She is not an object for you to bargain over. Dorian Bates, marrying you was the biggest mistake of my entire life. And I get it. I get what you're doing. You think, because I am poor, that I am easy to push over. But you have no idea who you are messing with. That brooch that my father has is worth more than you could ever make in 10 lifetimes. That brooch that my father has is worth more than you could make in 10 lifetimes.
Are you still trying to pass for some hot shot with that plastic fake brooch? You are nothing but a destitute, blood-sucking leech. Actually, it's embarrassing how shameless you are. If I hadn't seen through your facade, you and your fraudster father would still be bleeding my son dry as we speak. Don't worry, baby. Mommy's got it under control.
This family makes me sick.
They're not going anywhere with that baby. The only place that these cheap fuckers are going is prison.
Stay strong, Iris. I can't let them have my baby.
The only place that these cheap fuckers are going is prison.
Eric, collect all the broken pieces of the brooch and assess the damages.
You hopeless fools. The CEO of the Cartelier made this custom for the chairman of the Astor Dominion. It's the only one of its kind in the world. You know what that means, right? You're going to be repaying this debt for the rest of your lives.
The Astor Dominion? That's the world's #1 financial conglomerate. They're worth over $700 billion on the stock market.
Isn't there Chairman Alec Astor, the richest man in the world?
Wait, and his daughter's name is Iris too. That must be her. That's Iris Astor, the Astor heiress.
Are you really part of the Astor Dominion?
I'm not just part of it. My father's the chairman of the Astor Dominion, and I am his sole heir. And my baby will be my successor. I didn't tell you who I was because I gave up all of it to be with you. And I recently got back in contact with my father to tell him the good news about the baby. I was planning on telling you about my family background, but now I'm glad I didn't. Because you turned out to be a total piece of shit, Dorian. You are not worthy of being my husband, let alone the father of my child.
Oh, come on. The fake goods were bad enough. But now you're trying to impersonate the world's richest family? It just keeps getting better and better.
So because your tiny little brain can't wrap around this fact, it's fake. So because your tiny little brain can't wrap around this fact, it's fake. Fine. Believe what you want.
You're really full of shit. If you really were the world's richest heiress, why would you leave your fortune behind to marry my son? And for such an important occasion, wouldn't the hospital be swarming with gifts? I don't see any A-list celebrities coming here to celebrate the birth of your heir.
All that you need to know is that my baby is coming home with me. And that if either of you try to do anything, I will make sure that you both rot in hell. Mr. Holland, you spent $8 million on this tiara to win the Sotheby's bid 10 years ago. Are you sure you want to give it away?
Hurry, I need to get the Baltimore tiara from the vault. I need it delivered to Miss Astor ASAP.
You're
Giving that away?
If we pull this off, we could have a partnership with the Astor Dominion. We're talking billions, Jessica! Billions! You still got a lot to learn, Jessica. This is Irish Astor we're talking about. The heiress to the Astor Dominion. I only found out yesterday she was giving birth. All that matters is that we get this gift delivered to her on time.
Sir, someone's claiming to have found a counterfeit cheetah brooch.
I hate it when people bother me with this petty crap. This is what I have a team of lawyers for. Step on it! I need to be the first one to deliver Miss Astor a baby gift.
No. You're just a filthy skank. You're not even fit to shine my shoes. And you think you can make me burn in hell? Oh no! Enough of your bullshit! I'm gonna teach you a lesson now! You've got some nerve trying to mess with the Bates family. But guess what? It's not gonna work. Come on, Dylan. Come on, Dorian. Come on down. Rip up this fake Monopoly money. Show them what happens when you mess with the Bates family.
Dorian, I will give you one final warning. Don't join your mother's temper tantrum. If you do, I promise it will be the end of you.
Bullshit. Your empty threats don't scare us. Don't let that bitch deceive you. You don't tear up the cash right now, she's just gonna keep scamming. Come on, listen to mommy. Tear it up. Rip it up. Come on, do it. Rip it up. Come on, rip it up!
Dorian, wake up. If you don't, your mom's gonna be the death of you.
Shut the fuck up. My mom's the only person who's ever loved me for me. She'd never do anything to hurt me. You're just trying to turn me against her.
That's what happens when you fuck with the Bates family.
Remember, Iris, you brought this on yourself. I just wanted you to save a little money, but you and your dad had to orchestrate this crazy plan to try and scam me? Now you're living with the consequences.
Exactly. My son is an absolute catch. A real 10 out of 10. And what do? You try to scam him with all those fake goods? You should have been grateful to have a husband like Dorian.
I've had enough of your games, Iris. Let's get divorced.
Hear that? He wants out. Divorce him and get the hell away from the Bates family.
As you wish. But as the defendants in this case, are you prepared to rot in jail for the rest of your lives? Are you prepared to rot in jail for the rest of your lives?
Defendants? What are you talking about?
Defendants? What the hell kind of scheme are you cooking up now?
I'm suing the both of you. For defamation, for destruction of personal property, and for attempted murder.
You're suing us. Your scammer dad is trying to distribute counterfeit goods, and we should be suing you.
Iris, we were married for 3 years. We have a child. Do you really want to drag me to court?
You really have the nerve to talk about our child when you sat there while your mother abused me and almost let the baby die.
Don't try to push the blame onto my mom. Yeah, she might have a unique way of showing her love for me, but at least she loves me. You're the one who started all this. You insulted her first. Forget it. I'm not gonna waste my breath on a vile woman like you. We're getting divorced. Now.
I've been waiting for this day to come.
Sign it, Instagram. I don't ever want to see you again.
You know, you really are as dumb as it gets. Did you even think about the consequences that you would face if these gifts were real? Did you even think about the consequences that you would face if these gifts were real?
That's impossible. It's impossible that they're not fake. Playtime's over, bitch. Dorian already told you to beat it. Now quit stalling and sign the damn divorce papers. The Bates family wants nothing to do with you.
Fine, I will sign the papers. But you have to give me back what's mine.
Give you back what's yours? We have nothing of yours. And not to mention that you've been on unpaid maternity leave for the past 2 weeks. And Dorian has been covering everything. I already told you. Your money and your baby belong to the Bates family. So if you want to leave, you leave with nothing.
So, Dorian, you already know what your wonderful mother thinks of me. What about you?
I'm with her. She's only ever done what's best for me.
What's best for you is ruining your chance of becoming a billionaire and turning you into a bankrupt criminal.
Shut up, you old fraud. I was tired of you like 2 hours ago. And you don't even think about trying to get a penny out of Dorian.
Iris, you married me with nothing, now you're leaving with nothing. Isn't that exactly how it should be? Stop painting yourself as a victim.
3 years ago, I gave you an emerald ring. I want it back, nothing else.
An emerald ring?
Iris, you gave him that ring? It's the only thing your mother left behind when she passed. You wasted 3 years of love on this asshole. But after today, I know you'll never let that happen again. You've grown up, Iris.
Why does the emerald on this ring look so fake?
Just give it back to me, and I will sign the divorce papers. We will have a clean break.
Fine, whatever.
Wait! You gave this ring to my son, which makes it Bates family property. There's no way we're giving it back to you.
Please, Dorian, this is my only request. If you give me back the ring, I'll not only sign the divorce papers, I will pay off the mortgage and the car. Please, it is the last thing my mother left.
What are you doing? What do you think I'm doing? This is my son's ring, so I will do whatever the hell I want to with it. No! No! Oh, look at you! Going so crazy over this dumb ring. Isn't it just a cheap glass ring? I wouldn't be caught dead wearing it. Only a broke, ignorant skank like you would turn this piece of trash into a rare kind of treasure. I said, just give it back! Oh! Look at you, with all this going crazy. You'd think it was the real deal.
I said, give it back.
Stay back. Take one more step, and I will smash it to the ground. And I will smash it to the ground.
Dorian, and I have done so much for you. I paid for the mortgage, and I supported you with your business. When have I ever done you wrong? What more can you ask of me?
Quit the whining. You sound like nails on a chalkboard. It's just like a stupid old ring, all right?
It is not a stupid old ring. It is an Astor family heirloom. And it is the last thing that my mother left me. And it is absolutely priceless.
Fine. Mom, just give it back. It says a lot about the type of person she is that she's willing to go this far over some trashy ring.
Get the ring, and be careful with it.
Give something to the Bates family, and you're not getting it back.
I swear to God, you're pure evil. All you've been doing since the second you got here is abuse and humiliate Iris. And you, hopeless, cowardly, Shit for brains, mama's boy.
I bet your mommy still wipes your ass every time you go potty.
Now look what you've done. You've destroyed her mother's family heirloom. You're monsters in human form. Absolutely disgusting filth.
You shut the fuck up. One more word out of you and I'm gonna make you get on all fours, lick my shoes, and beg for forgiveness. Did you just hit me? Nobody hits me. Oh. You wanna go, Grandpa? Let's go. Oh!
Hands off my mom, Iris.
Oh, baby! You were a scumbag. You destroyed the only thing that my mother gave me. And I swear on her name that I will make you both pay. I am calling the cops. You two are getting locked up.
Mr. Astor. Mr. Astor. It's an honor. I'm Byron Holland, CEO of Courtroom. I sent over the cheetah brooch earlier this morning.
Appreciate it.
That's the CEO of Cartelier. I've seen him on magazine covers before.
Wow, he's treating that girl's father with such respect. Who is he?
If I had to guess, he's the chairman of the Astor Dominion, the richest man on the planet.
Oh my god, that tiara is shining.
Mr. Astor, I heard your daughter had a gay birth today. I prepared a small gift to celebrate.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. But really, there's no need.
Oh no, he just turned down Mr. Holland in front of everyone?
Mom, that tiara doesn't look fake to me. What if Iris and her dad are actually the real deal?
No, that's impossible. There's no way a bottom feeder like her would be the world's richest heiress. Think about it, Dorian. Why would a rich heiress leave everything behind and work 3 jobs just to marry a regular guy like you? That tiara must be a fake. Don't fall for it, Dorian.
What kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense is that?
And a CEO, please. More like a deadbeat actor they hired off the street.
Mom, you really think they're faking it?
Of course they are, Dorian. Look, you're lucky that you're divorcing her. Not only did she show up with all those knockoff goods, she brought in a group of cheap actors to back her up.
Are you kidding me? This is the Baltimore tiara. I dropped $8 million at Sotheby's on it, and I have the certificate to prove it.
Oh, yeah. And how do we know the certificate's not fake? I mean, if you can forge currency and impersonate the CEO of Cartelier, faking a paper's nothing.
You're insane. Everything you say is nonsense.
I'm insane? You're the one pissing me off. I'm gonna fuck you up.
You crazy old bitch! I'm gonna kill you!
Dorian! Baby! Did you see what they did here, Mommy? Your ex-wife hired those gangsters to kill me! I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna get you all arrested!
Go find the best show you can. We need to get that tiara fixed now.
Yes, sir.
They can't be repaired. I'm gonna make you regret it.
You can't just hit her like that. That's assault. You people are the real criminals.
Here we go again.
You're just like your mom. Always pointing fingers, never owning up to anything. Nothing but dead weight. Your mom just trashed someone else's property, and you're calling him the criminal for standing up for himself.
Mr. Holland, what brings you here?
You know her?
No, of course not. You may not remember me, but I'm Sadie Smith, regional manager for Cartelier's California branch. In fact, that whole cheetah brooch scandal, I was the one that called it into headquarters. I couldn't have known it was going to cause such a fuss, much less bring you here in person.
Cheetah brooch you talk about. Where is it? Let me take a look. Where is it? Let me take a look.
Yes, absolutely. You there with the fake brooch. Show it to Mr. Holland immediately.
Oh, that fake brooch. Mr. Holland gave it to me himself. Why did you ask him if it's real or not?
Mr. Holland, the CEO Cartelier.
Tessa, everything you see is fake.
Why don't we double check? It must have been fake for it to break so easily.
Seriously? You're gonna keep making stuff up when the CEO is standing right here in front of you? Sir, please don't take it personally that men like him can't afford the real thing, so they masquerade in fakes. Frankly, I think it damages our image. I have a friend who's a journalist at CBS. If you like, I could put in a call to her so that she can bring this whole scandal to the news media.
You want to take this to the media? You want to bring the media in on this?
Of course! I think it would be best to protect our image.
Or it will ruin the company.
Fucking idiots!
Mr. Holland! Why would you do that? I was just trying to protect the company!
Because you deserved it!
Mr. You arrogant asshole! Who the fuck do you think you are hitting my friend like that? Do you even know who she is? This is Sadie Smith, regional manager of Cartelier, California.
She's your friend? She's your friend?
No.
Babe, you gotta back me up on this. What? All I did was crush that cheap-ass tiara to prove that it was fake. And now everyone's lashing out at me. They hit me. Call the cops. I want everything documented. I'm suing all of them.
You smashed the tiara?
Yes.
You idiot! This is our CEO of Cartelier, Mr. Holland. Apologize to him right now.
He's Mr. Holland. I just slapped the CEO of Cartelier. I just slapped the CEO of Cartelier.
You didn't just hit me. You destroyed the gift I brought from Miss Iris. It's not just any tiara. It's a Baltimore tiara, a cultural relic I paid millions for at Sotheby's, the highest bid. Something you could never afford, even if you sold everything you own.
If you're the CEO of Cartelier and you brought a present for Iris Astor? No way.
You morons. You two still don't understand. That man that you mocked for wearing a fake brooch is Alec Astor, chairman of the Astor Dominion, the richest man on earth, with a net worth of over $700 billion. And this is Miss Iris Astor, his only daughter, sole heir to his entire empire.
Mr. Astor, you're the world's richest man. That means I could have been son-in-law to the wealthiest man in the world.
I would have this whole fortune. It could be mine.
So this bitch really is the world's richest heiress? Damn it. If this keeps going, I'll lose Dorian and everything I've got. Dorian, don't listen to her. Iris lied to you for years about who she really was. She's a manipulative bitch. Even if you two stayed married, do you think she'd even give you a cent?
Say one more word about my daughter and I'll rip your tongue out!
Iris, what do you want to do about this? These two have done enough to lose everything they've ever owned and spend the rest of their lives in prison.
Iris, please, we're family, right? I promise. Dorian and I didn't really mean to hurt you. We didn't actually know who you were. After 3 years together, do you think you can find it in your heart to just let this go?
How dare you guilt trip Miss Astor?
Didn't you say that you hated me? That you never wanted to see me again?
Iris, baby. Iris. Yeah, this is all my fault. I know I messed up and I'm sorry. Really. You used to love me. Doesn't that still mean anything? Are you really gonna let me go to jail? But our daughter, she needs to see her dad. I swear, I will never listen to another word my mom says. From now on, I will only listen to you.
You almost got our baby killed because you couldn't stand up to your own mother. And you have the nerve to ask that of me? You're a bastard, Dorian. We're done. Marrying you was the worst mistake that I ever made in my entire life. You know, your stupidity cost you every single cent you could have got from the Astor fortune. Dad, we'll let the lawyers and the cops handle the rest of this. I want every single cent reimbursed from the tiara. As for Dorian, I won't be pressing charges, for the child's sake. But he will be spending the rest of his life paying back the debt that he owes. As for Tessa, if she can't pay back the money that she owes, then she will spend the rest of her life rotting in jail. What she deserves for trying to kill my child.
Officers, we'll let you take it from here.
No.
Iris, congrats on making it out of hell. Let's go home. Thank you all for coming. I've called this meeting to share some good news. As of today, Iris Astor, rightful heir to the Astor Dominion, has officially returned.
Thank you all for the warm welcome. Starting today, I will be stepping in as the new CEO for the Astor Dominion. So, shall we start our first meeting?
These fucking assholes. Don't they know I was the son-in-law of the world's richest man?
Yesterday, Iris Astor, the newly appointed CEO of the Astor Dominion, celebrated her daughter's first birthday, renting out the entire Four Seasons in Beverly Hills. Cameras spotted Miss Astor in fully head-to-toe designer with her baby Ivy in her arms. The young heiress is set to inherit one of the world's largest private fortunes.
Wait. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Divorce or not, I'm still Ivy's dad. Hello. Some of you may have heard of Iris Astor, the new CEO of the Astor Dominion. I'm her ex-husband.
Miss Astor, you need to see this.
What?
It's your ex-husband, live, spreading rumors about you.
We're married for 3 years. But in the end, she and her billionaire father, Alec Astor, kicked me out just because I wasn't rich enough. And the worst part is, they've taken our daughter, Ivy.
This is outrageous. I cut Dorian some slack because he's Ivy's father, and this is how he repays me? By slandering me online?
It's spreading fast. Miss Astor, people are calling for a boycott. And now our company's stock just dropped by 8%.
I never thought it'd end up like this. Iris and her father, they've used their power to ruin my life. They took my daughter away before I even got to hold her. And now, they're forcing me to pay hundreds of millions in debt. I can't afford. They even had my mom thrown in prison. I'm not doing this to hurt anybody. I just want to see my little girl again. I don't have any power. I don't have money. All I can do is speak the truth and hope somebody out there hears me. Please, help me get my daughter back.
Miss Astor, boards are furious. They're demanding you to fix this immediately.
What the hell do you want? What the hell do you want?
Come on, Iris. We were married for 3 years. Don't act like I'm some stranger now. I know you still care. I don't want Ivy growing up without her dad, all right? I promise. This time, I'll do whatever you say. I won't listen to anyone else.
Dorian, I cut you some slack, and this is how you repay me?
This isn't a threat, Iris. I'm doing this because I love you. If you're willing to take me back, marry me again, then I'll take the videos down. Shut down all the rumors. I swear, your stock won't drop another cent.
Wow. You know, you just burned the last bit of mercy that I had left for you.
Fine.
I will see you in court. I'm gonna make sure the entire world knows exactly who you are.
Ungrateful bitch. I'm still Ivy's biological father. You had your chance, Iris. Now, I'm gonna destroy you.
Eric, I need you to go get a lawyer. I'm gonna be suing Dorian for defamation and for federal securities loss.
Miss Astor, you will win in court, no doubt. The damage to your reputation, I don't think it can be undone. Wait, what if we take him on one of those reality courtroom shows? We lay it all out there for the whole country to see. We'll set the record straight.
I like that idea. And if we're gonna do this, we're gonna make sure we do it so the whole world sees exactly who he is. And we are not gonna hold back.
Plaintiff Dorian Bates, you are suing Iris Astor for deprivation of custody of your daughter, Ivy Astor. You want to modify the custody agreement. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. She took my daughter away on the basis of having a wealthier family. And now she's forcing me to pay back $100 million in debt.
Oh, so much money.
Order in the court. This is not a talk show. Defendant, do you have any evidence to counter his claims?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Bates is lying. I have here the divorce agreement that he forced me to sign the day that I gave birth. He left me and Ivy. I believe that a father who files for divorce the same day that their daughter enters this world does not deserve any custody. I believe that a father who files for divorce the same day that their daughter enters this world does not deserve any custody.
Only because she lied to me first, Your Honor. She hid her real identity and pretended to be from a poor family. If I'd known she was the heiress to the wealthiest family in the world, I never would have left.
Sir is saying it's perfectly fine to divorce your wife if she's poor.
No, Your Honor, that's not what I'm saying.
As for the debt, Miss Astor, can you provide any evidence in your defense?
Yes, Your Honor. My father brought gifts for my daughter the day that I gave birth to her worth over $100 million. As you can see here, my ex-husband and his mother. They destroyed absolutely everything.
Show them what it means to fuck with the Bates family.
I simply want compensation in a fair and legal manner.
Wow, this guy's shameless. He asked for a divorce the day his wife gave birth, trashed all his daughter's gifts, and now he has the audacity to blame her for causing all this mess?
The way they treated her, it's a miracle she didn't lose the baby. Honestly, the Astor heiress is smart not to let him have custody. He's not a father, he's a selfish leech who only cares about money. He's not a father, he's a selfish leech who only cares about money.
What the hell do you two know? This is clearly all her fault. If she'd told me her real identity earlier, none of this would have happened.
I tried to tell you at the hospital, but you didn't listen, and suddenly this is my fault now?
Order. Mr. Bates, I've heard more than enough to back the defendant's claims. If all you've got are excuses and attitude, I'm ready to make my ruling.
Your Honor, please. I'm still Ivy's biological father. Doesn't her opinion matter? Just trust her. See, she loves me more than anyone. Oh.
Biological dad or not, she's scared out of her mind. That guy's just a money-hungry leech.
You're okay, sweetheart.
Looks like the future heiress's favorite person is still her mommy.
I'm in favor of giving full custody to the mother. A man who uses his own daughter as a pawn for money shouldn't even be a father.
I support Miss Astor.
We support Miss Astor. We support Miss Astor. We support Miss Astor.
Order. I'll now announce the verdict. Full custody will go to the defendant, Miss Iris Astor.
What? No. This is rigged. She paid you all off. I want an appeal. Either give me my daughter or pay me alimony.
Bailiffs!
Hey, stop. Iris, you still haven't paid me any alimony since we got divorced. That's illegal.
Did you forget, Dorian? You were the one that forced me to sign the divorce papers. You clearly stated that you wanted nothing to do with my assets or my debt. Any fortune you pushed away is on you.
No, that can't be. It can't be like this. I'm refiling for divorce.
You can file for whatever you want, Dorian, but I recommend getting a lawyer. I'm suing you for defamation and for violating federal securities laws. Thanks to you, the Astor Dominion has lost over $10 billion in market value, which you will pay off in prison.
Iris, my baby, please, don't do this. It would be heartless to let our daughter grow up without her father.
A greedy, selfish father would ruin our daughter. She'd be better off with one, right, Dorian?
That baby would end up just like its mom. Another greedy, lying con artist. Better to just not have it in the first place.
Everything's going to be different now, Ivy. Mommy got us a brand new start.